Okay. We're finally gonna do it, boys. We're finally gonna complete this game. We can finally move on to Kingdom Hearts 2. So, let's see. Can't remember what bit left at. There we go. Alright. Well, what if I just do this? Does that change what you hear? Does not. Alright. Alright, this is better. So, I grossly overestimated how much time I would need, because I did Riku's. That was a solid, 10 hours of grinding. It really has been a while. This is gonna be a short stream. I'm just gonna get the. You can see my level's 98. I'm about to hit 99 here, so about 32 hours played total on Sora, and then 17 for Riku. But yeah, yeah. Hello, Lucas. So, as you guys haven't heard, basically, been pretty busy these last few months. Got a new job, got a new place, so that's why I haven't really been streaming. And now I'm trying to, I just got out of work, and I'm trying to continue this marathon, so let me know how the volume is. Hopefully it's fine. I'm gonna check it after this as well. And on YouTube, I now have the Kingdom Hearts Marathon playlist, and I'm going to be adding to it as well. So, but right now, let's see, status. Yeah, I need 4.2k XP to the next level, and if you look at the, oh yeah, I did get Room Trader as I was doing this, as I was telling, as I said in the last stream. So you can see, hey, whoop. Where is it? Sort by... Not earned. We just have one trophy left, and that is the Maxing Sora, and then we are the Chain of Memories Master, and we're done. And we can finally move on to Kingdom Hearts 2, which is probably my favorite. I haven't played the others in a while, but yeah. So we're finally finishing up this game. So, let's do it. I'm gonna have to kill a few more guys in this place, but I wanted to do it on stream just so don't miss it. There we go.
Take this.
Yep, 2.6. I think, yeah, I should be able to get it by this room.
Take this. Take this.
Alright, one more fight. Hopefully it's a good wave. Yeah, but this is, I just spent a few hours doing this. Yeah, this is a good enough wave. This should be it. That actually might be enough XP right there.
Take this.
Nope, but that certainly is. Boom. Level Master Sora. Chain of Memories Master. We have finally... There's another... Yeah, there's actually one more spawn in here. Finally done. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. So like I said, this is going to be a short stream because I want to start the next video or the next stream with Kingdom Hearts 2. But I am going to run through the journal, just like I did with Riku for Sora. And that's what we'll call it. But yeah, so now if we go out here real quick. Ah, trophies. We have 100%ed Chain of Memories. It was a long grind, and it felt so much longer because a lot of it was off stream. But yeah. So, let's go to the journal and go through. So, story. Let's start with Sora's Tale 1. Our friends may be here. It was that thought that led us to Castle Oblivion, where cards rule over all. A mysterious man gave Sora a card, and using it, took us to Traverse Town of all places. Turned out the town was just a figment of our remembrances, the first world of many that lie in Sora's heart. And so, our journey through these worlds begins. This is from Jiminy's perspective. Oh, hold on. Is that what I want? Yeah, Sora's still there. Yeah. Seems we're slowly losing our memories of what happened before the castle. And all my notes about the last journey have vanished. But in exchange, Sora's remembering other things he must have forgotten until now, like a girl he knew when he was little. While fighting Larxene, Sora finally remembered the girl's name. Naminé. Sora pressed on in his search for Naminé, and can you believe it? He found Riku, his best friend, whom we thought was lost. Sora was so happy, but Riku attacked him, just like that, saying, "I'll protect Naminé." What could he mean? Will something happen if Sora finds Naminé? Sora is chasing after Riku, and the answers. So Sora's memories of Naminé were false. Marluxia wanted Sora's heart and the strength within, so he used Naminé to create fake memories and place them in Sora's heart. Larxene is gone, so we're going to the top floor to finish Marluxia. Dude, Jiminy Cricket, right? We're going to the top floor to finish Marluxia. Let's smoke this guy. We want our memories back. Jiminy, I didn't know you were so savage. And Sora, he wants to keep the promise he remembers. Naminé may not be his friend, but in his heart, protecting her is the only choice. Alright. Well, damn, Jiminy, I didn't know that you were that crazy. Alright, Traverse Town. The card the hooded man gave us took us to Traverse Town, where we were reunited with Leon, Yuffie, and our other friends. Wow, I guess Aerith doesn't get a mention. Or Sid. Okay. Anyway, Leon acted like he'd forgotten Sora, but for whatever reason still knew his name. I guess his memory got mixed up somehow. Aerith, oh, there's her name. Aerith sensed that the town and everybody there was a product of Sora's memories. May sound crazy, but I think she was right. Wonderland. When we chased after the White Rabbit, we stumbled upon a trial in progress. The Queen of Hearts accused Alice of stealing her memory and sentenced her to death. Angered by the shoddy trial, Sora freed Alice and hunted down the real culprit. But even after we bested the Trickmaster, the Queen refused to believe that Alice was innocent. Fortunately, Alice's quick thinking pacified the Queen, and no one had to lose their head. Olympus Coliseum. Sora wanted to take on Hercules, so we all decided to compete in the games. Hades, frantic to dispose of Hercules, hired Cloud to take him out. Cloud cooperated, thinking he would get his lost memories back. But not even Cloud could beat Hercules. Sorry, fanfiction boys. Cloud is weaker than Hercules. Hades stepped in to finish the job, but we put his plans on ice. Jiminy, wait, you're talking, man. Alright, Agrabah. Aladdin brought the magic lamp back from the Cave of Wonders, hoping for a chance to meet Jasmine, Princess of Agrabah. Inside the lamp was Genie, who would grant 3 wishes to the lamp's bearer. Aladdin hoped to become a prince so he could see Jasmine whenever he wanted, but he used 2 wishes battling the Heartless, and then Jafar stole the lamp. Jafar turned into a genie, but we defeated him, and Aladdin got the lamp back. Instead of becoming a prince, Aladdin used his last wish to set Genie free, and decided he wanted Jasmine to know him as he really is. Halloween Town. Dr. Finkelstein invented a potion that restores true memories, but it drew the Heartless to Halloween Town. Intrigued, Sora went with Jack to look for Sally, who nabbed the potion because she was scared of what it could do. Oogie Boogie swiped the potion and downed it in a single gulp, but his true memories drove him mad with fear. What if true memories do that to everyone's heart? Scary. Monstro. Geppetto went out looking for Pinocchio and was swallowed up by the whale Monstro, but finding Pinocchio inside filled him with joy. But Pinocchio felt bad about running away from home and putting his father in danger, so he set off to find a way outside of Monstro. After running with a big Heartless, Pinocchio had a great idea. Why not make a commotion and get Monstro to spit us out? With our help, the plan worked, and Pinocchio and Geppetto escaped safely. Atlantica. Ariel, Princess of Atlantica, was worried about her little friend Flounder, who was nowhere to be found. The Sea Witch Ursula told Ariel that Flounder was on the surface world, trapped, and King Triton's trident was the only way to save him. Ariel was so worried she stole the trident for Ursula, but it was all a trick. Ursula had Flounder all along. With the trident's power, Ursula became a giant, but we stopped her, and Ariel resolved to apologize to her father, the king. Neverland. Peter Pan stowed away on Captain Hook's ship to save the kidnapped Wendy, But no sooner had he been saved that Wendy told Peter that she wanted to go home to London. Would Wendy grow up and forget about him? And Neverland? Peter didn't like that one bit, and he left in a huff. Meanwhile, we were just trying to get off the ship. Hook caught us on the deck, but Peter came back and bailed us out. In the end, Peter and Wendy said their farewells, but promised to meet again one day. Hollow Bastion. The Beast came to rescue Belle from Maleficent's clutches, but to his dismay, Belle acted coldly and would not go with him. We felt bad for him, so we went to see Belle. It turned out she was only pretending to be cruel, to keep her heart and the love within safe from Maleficent. But faced with a choice, Belle couldn't hide how she felt for the Beast, and Maleficent stole her heart. Together with the Beast, we took care of Maleficent and restored Belle's heart. Oh, Winnie the Pooh. 100 Acre Wood. Pooh seemed to have lost his friends, so Sora stopped to help him look. Maybe Sora saw something of himself in Pooh. He's always looking for friends, too. Twilight Town. The card Vexen gave us led to a town none of us remembered, but Sora held fast to his promise to nominate, and we pressed on. Speaking of which, Vexen seemed ready to say something about that, but Axel showed up and, well, we won't be seeing Vexen again. Jiminy knows, dude. Jiminy knows. The last Destiny Islands. The last card led to the place where Sora grew up. Sora wandered the islet that was once his playground, wading through his memories to find the girl he cared for. But when he found Naminé, she told him the bitter truth. Nothing he remembered of her ever happened. Oof. Castle Oblivion. Well, we've made it to the top. Many of our memories are gone. Sora can't even recall the name of the person he cares for most. We've made a promise. No distance can separate us, and we'll all be friends even if we can't remember it. Be so. Axel is out of the way. We just had to start Marluxia. He ordered Naminé to wipe Sora's memory, but it doesn't matter. Sora knows that promises don't fade as easily as memories. And that is the story. Alright, the card collection index, we've already seen all this. We're not going to go through all that. Characters. We'll go through the characters. Sora. Alright, let's see if it's different than Riku's. A bright and spirited boy chosen by the Keyblade to battle the Heartless. Alright, it was Sora who defeated Ansem, ending his plans to shroud all worlds in darkness. However, Sora continues his journey seeking the friends he lost during the struggle. It is different. Donald Duck debuted in 1934, the wise little hen. Court wizard of Disney Castle, who set out with Goofy after the king's disappearance. His short temper sometimes gets him into trouble, but he is very brave. Donald is currently seeking clues to what happened to the king after he was locked behind the door of darkness. Goofy. 2 weeks vacation, 1952. Wow. Almost 20 years. Captain of the Disney Castle Royal Knights, he set out with Donald after the king's disappearance. He is cheerful and calm, and no one is more loyal to the king. Goofy and Sora are especially good friends. Alright. Jiminy Cricket. 1940. That's right, me again, I'm keeping a journal of everyone's adventures. I also act as Pinocchio's conscience, so he'll know right from wrong. Got a little character view. Pluto, the Chang Gang. Dude, I want to go back and actually watch these movies or these little animated shorts, whatever they are. The Chang Gang, dude. That sounds... okay, 1930. Anyway, the king is faithful dog. The strength of their bond goes beyond that of master and pet. He had left Disney Castle with Donald and Goofy, but is now on his own. His keen sense of smell might lead us to the secrets yet uncovered. Riku, Sora's childhood friend. Baited by the darkness and used by Maleficent and Ansem, Riku once fought against Sora. In order to seal the door to darkness, Riku stayed with the king on the other side. His current whereabouts are unknown. Sora journeys in hopes of finding Riku. Kairi, Sora's childhood friend. Sora's journey began as a search for Kairi, who disappeared when their island home was swallowed by darkness. Kairi was held captive by the Heartless, but thanks to Sora, she and the islands were saved. She waits there for Sora and Riku's return. Characters 2. Naminé. A young witch who, under orders from Marluxia, rewrote much of Sora's memory. Because Naminé based the false memories of Sora's feelings toward Kairi, Sora believed he and Naminé had been friends since childhood. But truth be told, the two had never met before Castle Oblivion. Riku Replica. Such a sad fate, man. This character is really sad, too. A replica of Riku created by Vexen from the real Riku's data. Through Naminé's power, he was infused with false memories and made to believe he was the real Riku. The truth has wounded him deeply. Yeah, pretty tragic. Vexen, a man absorbed in his dubious research in Castle Oblivion. Vexen tried to destroy Sora by controlling Riku and pitting the two against each other. When his plan failed, he confronted Sora personally. And we all know how that went. Axel, a mysterious figure who stands in Sora's path. Hard to read. Half the time Axel seems to be just messing around, but for all we know, he's done more thinking than everyone else put together. Marluxia, Lord of Castle Oblivion and a member of the organization, in a move to bring the group under his control, Marluxia used Nominate to manipulate Sora's memories and tried to claim the power of the Keyblade. We all know how that turned out. Larxene, a member of the organization that controls Castle Oblivion. Larxene is unfeeling and loves nothing more than to bring other people down. She is on good terms with Axel, but still mocks everyone and entrusts no one. And those characters too. Others. Simba, the Lion King. Successor to his father as ruler of the Pride Land, Sora never need only call and Simba will appear to lend his strength. Dumbo. A small elephant born in a circus. The other animals laughed at his big ears, but the courage to fly made Dumbo the star of the circus. If Sora calls, Dumbo will come to the rescue. Bambi. 1942. 40 is 40. And then, yeah, that's much later. Okay. Bambi, a young deer prince whose father is king of the forest. Sora can call on Bambi for help anytime. Did not know Bambi was a prince. I did not know his father was the king of the forest. I did not know. How can a deer be a king of the forest, dude? But okay. Mushu. Mulan, 1998. Another later one. Once a guardian dragon of a Chinese family, due to past mistakes, he lost much of his former power. If Sora calls, Mushu will come out to your aid. The Mughals, Final Fantasy III, etc. Interesting, they actually first appeared in Final Fantasy III, huh? Anyway, a strange race that seems to pop up just about anywhere. In Castle Oblivion, the Mughals run shops where Sora can trade in unwanted cards. The others. Alright, Traverse Town. Leon from Final Fantasy VIII. A cool and collected swordsman who wields a gunblade. His real name, Squall Leonhart. Leon once fought with Sora against the Heartless, but the Leon we met in Castle Oblivion is a product of Sora's memory, so he can't remember much of what happened before. Yuffie, Final Fantasy VII. A girl whose cheerful personality belies her painful memories. When she was still young, the Heartless robbed her of her home. Never one to sweat the small stuff, Yuffie seems unfazed by her fuddled memory. Aerith, Final Fantasy VII as well. A young woman who fought the Heartless, her calm demeanor hides an unbreakable will. Aerith also has a mysterious sense of truth and is aware that Traverse Town and its inhabitants are a figment of Sora's memory. Sid, my boy! Final Fantasy VII, a gifted pilot who saved Leon and the others from the Heartless when they were just children. Sid lives in Traverse Town now. Alright. Wonderland. 1951. Alice, a curious girl who fell down the rabbit hole into Wonderland. Alice was falsely accused of stealing the Queen of Hearts' memory. Wow, that's a Queen of Hearts' memory, and put on trial, but we intervened and helped her clear her name. The Queen of Hearts, a selfish ruler who commands an army of card soldiers. A Heartless stole the Queen's memory, but she accused Alice and put her on trial. The White Rabbit. Oh, dude, look at those crack eyes. Look at. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh my god. Okay. A loyal retainer of the Queen of Hearts. He always carries out the Queen's orders, no matter what they may be. Card of Hearts. A guard in the service of the Queen of Hearts. The card fears her temper and will do anything she orders. Card of Spades. A guard in the service of the Queen of Hearts. The card fears her temper and will do very similar to the Guard of Hearts, but he's in service of the Queen of Hearts rather than. No, it's the same exact thing. They have the same exact. Okay. The Cheshire Cat. A mysterious grinning cat who always talks in riddles. He appears when you least expect it and disappears whenever he pleases. Alright. Olympus Coliseum. Hercules, son of the gods Zeus and Hera, but not a god himself. With godlike strength and a gentle heart, Hercules is a true hero. He has never lost at the Coliseum Games. Phil, trainer of countless heroes, including Hercules. Nowadays, Phil runs the Coliseum and manages the games. Philocities. I don't even know how to say his name. Hades. Oh, James Woods. What's up, dude? Ruler. Actually, I gotta just. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Ruler of the underworld. Hades can't stand Hercules. He tricked Cloud into challenging Hercules to the death, but we put an end to his plotting. Cloud, Final Fantasy VII, a swordsman hired by Hades to take out Hercules. Cloud seems seeks the true memories that he has lost. Were they memories of someone dear to him, or memories of his own hazy past? We shall never know. Or will we, in the next game? I don't know. Aladdin, a young man who lives in Agrabah and dreams of meeting Princess Jasmine. Aladdin became Genie's master when he found the magic lamp. At first, Aladdin wanted to become a prince and impress Jasmine, but in the end, he gave Genie his freedom and decided to show Jasmine his true self. Genie, captive of the magic lamp. Genie must grant the lamp's holder 3 wishes. He longs for freedom, but he can only get it if someone uses it to wish him... Yeah, he can only get it if someone uses a wish to set him free. Jasmine, Princess of Agrabah. Jasmine feels cooped up in the palace and longs for the freedom outside of its walls. Wow, that is such a princess trope. Okay. Iago, my boy! Ah! I gotta look at... Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that sexy bird. Okay. A cunning and chatty parrot. Iago flies about Agrabah, serving as the evil Jafar's eyes and ears. Jafar, a sorcerer and Agrabah's royal vizier. Jafar stole the magic lamp from Aladdin and with Genie's power schemed to become ruler of Agrabah. Jafar Genie. Jafar's genie form. After taking the magic lamp from Aladdin, Jafar wished for the powers of a genie and tried to do us in. Alright. Halloween Town. Bright and spirited boy, same exact thing, same exact thing. Same exact thing, except for a different model. Court Wizard. Same thing, different model. Same thing, different model. Jack. Nightmare Before Christmas, 1993. Halloween Town's master of the macabre. Jack is always looking for new ways to bring the spooks and shivers of Halloween to all. Sally. Dr. Finkelstein's helper at the lab. He created her for various odds and ends. Sally is secretly in love with Jack. It's very secretive. A very notorious affair. Dr. Finkelstein, the mad scientist of Halloween Town. He's always immersed in his odd experiments. This time, Dr. Finkelstein came up with a potion to restore true memories, only to have it guzzled by Oogie Boogie. Oogie Boogie, a villain who's always plotting against Jack. Oogie Boogie stole Dr. Finkelstein's potion thinking it would make him stronger, but drove him mad with fear instead. Disney, what are you trying to say? what are you trying to say, Disney? Okay. Pinocchio, a wooden puppet Geppetto made, brought to life by the Blue Fairy. 1940. To become a real boy, Pinocchio has to learn bravery, kindness, and honesty. He and Geppetto were swallowed by Monstro, but they escaped with a little help from us. Geppetto, a gentle and earnest clockmaker who carved Pinocchio from a block of wood. Geppetto was swallowed by Monstro, boat and all, while searching for Pinocchio. The two were reunited inside the giant whale and escaped with our help. Atlantica. Oh boy. Oh, Sebastian, man. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Little Mermaid, 1989. The daughter of King Triton who longs to see the surface world. Worried by Flounder's disappearance, Ariel was cajoled by Ursula into forking over the king's trident. We helped Ariel save Flounder and recover the trident, and she resolved to tell her father the truth. Sebastian! Yeah! Under the sea, man. Triton's music director in Ariel's Guardian, not garden. Sebastian is constantly scolding Ariel for her escapades, but only because he worries for her safety. Flounder, a young fish. That's it. He's not exactly brave, but Flounder is Ariel's most loyal friend, a young fish. Ursula, the sea witch. She once lived in the palace, but was banished for her scheming. Ursula deceived Ariel and stole the trident in an attempt to rule all Atlantica. Alright. Neverland. Peter Pan. Boy who lives in Neverland, where no one ever grows up. 1953, dude. Oh, man. That era of animation. So good. Peter can be stubborn, but deep down, he's brave and just. He was upset that Wendy wanted to return to London, but in the end, he wished her well. Tinkerbell. A fairy with a jealous streak, especially when Peter pays attention to other girls. That was a... Okay, one-sentence description. A dreamy English girl. I don't know if I... Okay. Dreamy English girl. Peter showed her the way to Neverland when he really likes Peter, but decided to return home to London and grow old and die. Okay, next. Hook. A pirate captain who holds a grudge against Peter Pan. Hook kidnapped Wendy to lure Peter out. Normally proud, Hook falls to pieces the moment the crocodile that took his hand shows up. Alrighty. Sebastian. The Beast. Beauty and the Beast, 1991. That was my era. A prince transformed into a beast because of his selfishness. Meeting Belle restored humanity to his heart. Though stunned by Belle's cold behavior, his faith in her love never wavered. Belle, a young woman who saw kindness behind the beast's gruff exterior. Realizing Maleficent sought her heart, Belle acted coldly toward the beast to keep her heart beyond the witch's reach. Maleficent. 59, Sleeping Beauty. Another great... a witch who commands the darkness. Sora faced Maleficent in her Heartless once before. She stole Belle's heart to perfect her dark powers, though Belle had seen through her plan. Dragon Maleficent. Maleficent's dragon form, her own sorcery mingled with the vast powers of darkness, made Maleficent a fearful opponent. Oops. 100 Acre Wood. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh, 1966. A bear who lives in the base of a tree in the 100-acre wood. Pooh loves to eat, especially honey. He's gentle and easygoing, but a little absent-minded. Piglet, 1968. Pooh's closest friend, Piglet, is very shy, and when he's surprised, he covers his eyes with his floppy ears. Owl, 1966. The wisest animal in the 100-acre wood. Sometimes he talks so much his friends fall asleep. Very kind. Roo, Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree, 1966. A feisty kangaroo who's full of energy. Little Roo wants to learn to bounce as high as Tigger. Eeyore, 1966 as well. A gloomy donkey whose tail keeps falling off and getting lost. Eeyore is timid and always a little down, and likes to take things slow. Tigger, 1966. The one and only. Cheerful Tigger loves to bounce all day long. Sometimes his energy is too much for others, but he always means well. Rabbit, 1966. A diligent gardener who's always busy with his vegetables. Sometimes Rabbit is a bit short-tempered, especially when Tigger bounces around in his garden. Destiny Islands. Tidus, from Final Fantasy X. A young boy from Sora's Islands with a sunny personality and lots of energy. Tidus has no shortage of confidence either. He considers himself a champ at everything. Waka, Final Fantasy X. A boy from Sora's Islands. Despite being the oldest, Waka is modest and takes good care of his friends. Selfie. Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, I thought she was... I thought she was from Final Fantasy X. Anyway, a perky girl from Sora's Island. Selfie is assertive and tends to leap before she looks. Is that a reference to her attack pattern? And she also has a romantic side. Well, that's random. The Heartless. Alright, we already went through all these with Riku, so we're just going to look at the number murdered. 2,207, 236, 30 large bodies, 255, 112, 260, 51, 28, 29, 129, 71, 23, 17, 88 search ghosts, 68, 100 screwdrivers. I remember killing you guys for all this synthesis. Fish like Heartless, Aqua Tank, 41, White Knight, 67 gargoyles, 15 pirates, 74 air pirates, 1,048 dark balls. I wonder how many, where those came from. 36 defenders, 42 wyverns, 48 wizards. Yoshi was only 148. White mushroom 2, black fungus 3, creeper plant. Oh man, I wonder where those came from as well. Tornado step. Again. What part of the 1,000 battles I did with the crescendo as well. And then we have the guard armor and the other ones here, so I'm not going to go through all those. Actually, you know what? Yes, we will, because there are just 2 more pages. Boom. Okay. And that, I believe, all the characters. Minigames. Monstro's Belly Brawl. I don't even remember that one, to be honest. I remember the 100 Acre Woods minigames. Yeah, I don't know what the Monstro Belly Brawl is, but in any case, that is the end of an era. The end of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. And that is the second game out of 10 in this marathon. Could be 11 by the time this marathon is over, but we're going to move on to game number 3 now, with the 100% completion of Chain of Memories, and we're doing it by release date, not by chronological order, so we're going to Kingdom Hearts 2. And I'm very excited to do that. Again, this was just a short video just to end Chain of Memories, get all the journal stuff done. And total playtime of this is about... Let's see, we just add that. So that would be... Yeah, it's like Actually, we have more playtime in this than Kingdom Hearts 1. Yeah, so this was a bit longer. It'll be close to 50 hours compared to, I believe, Kingdom Hearts 1 was about like 47 or so. So, alright. With that, we will go back to... close the application. And... whoop, trophies. Chain of memories. We did it. That is complete. Alright. So like I said, very, very short stream. Just wanted to finish that up. And now we're going to... well, I'm at least going to take a break for a little bit, because that was a lot of grinding that I had to do. But then we're going to start fresh on Kingdom Hearts 2, and I'm very excited for that. And I looked through some of the trophies and stuff like that. It seems like we only have to do one playthrough of each game now. We don't have to do multiple playthroughs like we had to do for Chain of Memories and Kingdom Hearts 1. So we should be able to just do it all in one playthrough. It's going to be exciting. We're going right into critical mode. Yeah. Alright. Thanks for watching. Till next time.